have a cold, but at least it makes my voice sound deeper. Hello! We're gonna talk about a question that I find really interesting. How far does my gender identity or my sexual orientation or being queer in general define me? I often hear people say stuff like, queer people shouldn't reduce themselves to that. Why do queer people always have to underline that they're queer? If the only thing that represents you is your sexuality, you must be very boring. I used to say stuff like that too, but by now I really looked into the subject and I also gathered my personal experiences and I see things a bit differently. Look, I get where these points of view are coming from. Not being straight or not being cis should be completely normal nowadays, that shouldn't even need to be discussed. But this is also assuming that we're living in a world where no one has a problem with queer people anymore. And this is not the case, unfortunately. In this hetero and cis-normative world we're still living in, it's a big deal for many people if someone's different from this norm. Homophobia, transphobia, LGBTQ phobia in general still exist, and even for people who won't upset or harass you for it, it at least isn't the normal case. That's why being queer and finding out about being queer is really formative and shaping for many people. It's often an intense process of self-discovery, and even if you know yourself what's going on, you still might face a coming out where you can make many different experiences. And you have to remember that a coming out is never really done. Throughout your whole life you meet people you have to come out to. If you're gay and you kiss your partner in public or hold hands with them, you out yourself automatically. And making different experiences compared to straight or cis people your whole life does something to you. This may come out as insecurity in the beginning, but over time it can also make you really strong in a way, because in this world you need strength to be yourself. Although it's getting better and all, but still. That's why for LGBTQ people, gender and sexual identity are a far more important part of their own identity than for straight and cis folks. Because heterosexual, cisgender people will probably never get into a conflict because this part of themselves. Remember, I said this part, I'm not saying that straight people can't have problems in their life. And of course, this doesn't mean that people's only character traits are that they're queer. Every human is diverse after all, and you should never ever reduce anyone on any single aspect, except their analysis. But I guess this should be obvious. There are many things that make me the person I am. I'm funny, at least I think so. I'm loud, I'm open-minded, I have a weird obsession with children's TV shows, and also I'm trans. The last one often is especially important to me because it took me a long time to understand and accept this, because some things in life are more difficult for me because of that. But I'm proud of the fact that I can still deal with that somehow and that I stick with myself anyway. In many moments of my life it would be a lot easier to just hide it, but I don't. And that's why being queer defines me in some way, even if I am more than that. Compared to the last years, I really do make many videos at the moment. I'm just really motivated. I don't know why, but I love it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. No, I don't know. Really, do what you want. Bye.